Hello everyone, this is Matt, and welcome to a playthrough of Torture Beginnings. So yeah, this is a map made by someone who is new to modding, or mapping, however you prefer, and I felt like taking it for a spin. Okay, much beefier sound for the shotgun. Oh, we have different health bonuses as well. Oh yeah, there's quite a lot to... Yeah, sorry, there's quite a lot to process already. Okay, jumping and crouching are disabled by default. Nice. Yeah, like I said, there is a lot to process right from the get-go, so yeah, my bad if I didn't speak too much. I've heard this MIDI before. Also, we have this. I thought it was gonna be a secret, but no, it's a regular door. Oh, these guys. They're always funny. Yeah, there is a lot going on. So far, this is quite nice. I'm loading this without any mods because it introduces some new weapons. Yeah, like this. Let's call this TB for short. Well, yeah, we have a lot of new monsters. Surely one of these is a secret, no? What's this? Oh, it's a super shotgun from Knee Deep in Z-Doom. And we also have the little machine gun to help us out. Very dramatic, guys. So yeah, first impressions is we really have a lot of attention to detail. There's so many decorations. Okay, we gotta come here. Yeah, we have a lot of new things. I do think this is a little too tight, though. Yeah, it's a little claustrophobic. Which, you know, can be a good thing. But when it's like narrow corridor after narrow corridor, yeah, it gets a little... It's a little samey, you know? Oh no. Let's not kill our friends if we can help it. Okay. Okay, that's new. Don't think I've ever seen that monster before. Okay, I tried, okay? It's a very delicate situation. Oh, okay. More open spaces. Oh, we have turrets as well. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, sensory overstimulation comes to mind. But yeah, like, make what you want to make. Okay, railgun. Make what you want to make. This is certainly fun. Okay. I guess this is what I do. Okay, let me check something real quick. Yeah, that's probably a mistake. The floor was probably raised or copied from the same sector, so it does damage too. Seems like it's just that one. Yes, there's one shoe. Yeah, so the ones on the left do damage the player when they probably shouldn't. The aesthetic itself is nice though. Yeah, let's just... Yeah, there is a lot going on. And it starts to focus on just one thing at a time. But you know, it's not bad. It's just a little tricky, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff, so obviously there's going to be a period to adjust to everything. Okay, so that is the yellow key. I don't think I've seen a yellow door before. But then again, I didn't come here. Okay. Time to save again. Yeah, the space is certainly a little too tight. Let's get out of here. Yeah, there is a lot. A lot to account for, a lot of chew. It's just chew. No, okay. But I like the idea. It's just that there's a lot of new sounds, a lot of new things just roaming around. It's bound to be a little disorienting. But I do like it. Okay. Yeah, that the one is on me. Let's like just wait a little bit here. Yeah, that's not gonna be very I don't know, useful, I guess. Okay. Everything is mostly quiet again. Oh, that's a cute little battery. Okay, there is a bigger imp that I had to deal with. Okay. Any new guns here? Yeah, this behaves weirdly. Do we have anything? Okay, we got a key from this. Okay, makes sense. Oh, there was a bunch of specters coming around. Okay, thoughts so far. I do like the design of everything. There is a lot of... But I think there is a lot of decorations here. I mean, it is a style. Just, it feels like there's a little bit too many things going on. And it's all kind of just thrown into the player's face, like, at once. Again, that is a style. That can be something you choose to do consciously. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I personally think it would be nicer to do things out a little bit slower. Just a little. That way you give the player more time to adjust to the changes, to the new monsters, and it's gonna be a little bit smoother. Okay. Yeah, let's just go. Okay. Okay. Okay, that guy is a little much. In a... I mean, it can work. It's just kind of uneven terrain. With a bunch of stuff that blocks movement. Okay, finally. Yeah, that's another problem. You can't really see the railgunners through all the stuff, so yeah. Okay. Again, see, this is kind of what I mean. There is a little too much going on. Yeah, you can really use the grenade launcher that effectively. Because there's just so much going on that you can't really... Yeah, there's like... there are so many things that are probably gonna get in the way. So yeah, for reference, if I try shooting it here, it bounces all over the place, and if I try shooting it here, yeah, it just shoots me. It just shoots me, so... I mean, it just blows up on me, so... Yeah. That said, there is nothing wrong, but you can do it with about like half the stalagmites, half the trees, half the rent and all the stuff. Well, less is more, as they say. This is cute though. Cute little working station, I guess. Yeah, this is just gonna be better. I think that is our exit. Yeah, that's torture chambers. Holy hell, you never thought you'd ever escape from that place. So much gore everywhere, from the corpses of your former comrades to the bastards who infest this land. As you exit from the portal, you arrive at the base of Source on Earth. Your hope of making contact with people again gets cut short very quickly. You see flesh and moving gore on the walls, along with rotting meat and hanging corpses everywhere. Looks like these guys are fast. You know that you're humanity's only hope left. It's time to end this forever. And we get kicked here to this. Overall, yeah, this was pretty enjoyable. Let me just... Let's get here again, just so we have something a little bit quieter to talk over. Overall, good points. The texturing is good. I didn't notice any missing textures. I didn't notice any unpacked textures or any minor things like that. But one thing that I do have to say is there are too many decorations. There's not a problem with the variety. The variety is okay. There's like a lot to pick from, and that's good. But having so many of them just like placed everywhere, it makes moving harder. And on top of that, it's also gonna make it so, well, the grenade launcher here, that can just like bounce right back in your face and blow up. So yeah, kind of a negative point there. And I think this was a little bit too cramped, a little bit too a little too many corridors, and then a little bit too much open spaces with a bunch of monsters that can immediately converge on the player. Which, like I said, like all of this can work. There are many maps that are more than good, and they are made with these like the same exact concepts. But I think the pace should be a little bit more open and let the player breathe, unless you're going for that, which this might be, this might not be. You know, it depends a little bit too much on what the mapper is trying to do. I think that's about it for like my critique of this. It's a good map. There's a lot of new stuff in it, which is good. This reminded me of playing some older maps for Z-Doom, which went absolutely bonkers with all the stuff. You get like all the decoration, all the sounds, all the new weapons, the new monsters. You just like throw everything at the player's face and let them figure it out. So yeah, overall, good. It could use a little bit more variety in the shapes of the rooms, and it could be a little bit less cluttered. It could be less cluttered with decorations, but otherwise, yeah, solid effort. Anyway, like usual, this is Matt. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna be seeing you guys on the next video.